Hey Mandy, how are you? Vinny G, what's going on? Let me get you make you blue. Hey Jeff, how you doing? Oh, not a problem. Does my camera look straight? All right. See, I think it looks crooked, but now looking at it on the TV, I think it looks all right. So how is everybody tonight? You guys over at Michael's watching some stuff? Michael's cool. I love it when Nancy sings. Michael can carry a good uh he can carry a good stream. So I like being over there. They're good people. What's going on, brother? I saw your text. I just hit the button to go live, so I couldn't respond to you. How you doing, man? Just tilt my head. It'll look straight. Yeah, I guess. What's going on, Jeffrey Button? How you doing, bro? Yeah, man. I went and picked up my daughter. Got home a little bit ago. Got settled in and went live. She went in her bedroom and put on YouTube. She's watching TV. So nice, Vinny. Well, I appreciate you popping by and giving me some support. That's awesome. And thank you for the sub. That was cool too. But you know, the best way for subs and not to say anything, but if you like make a comment on a video, then the sub sticks. YouTube's really strict about when people don't comment on videos and stuff. So if you got videos, I'll comment, but I didn't see anything. But I did sub you back. I think that was awesome that you subbed me up, so thank you. So we've got the Metal Mob going on tomorrow at 9 o'clock, 9 p.m. Pacific. Pooped, had a long day, over 6 hours of driving and had fun. Hit B 100th hub celebration and then did prospect in a bit. That's awesome, man. Yeah, I know. I'm changing it right now. It's because my notifications are on, or I don't have my D&D on, so I put my D&D on. You don't even have to watch them. I mean, I want you to watch them. Don't get me wrong. You're supposed to watch them, but like if you just comment on one of them, that'll make the sub stick at least. But I do have some pretty cool content. A lot of live stuff. Oh, did he? Nice. Tuli, what's going on? How are you? How you should make one. Just like make a short about a cool coin that you have. Yeah, I feel you winding down for the night. Yeah, I feel you. I had a long day. I had a long week. Yesterday I put in 15 and a half hours. Today I put in 7, not 17. And we did like 155 units today. And that's wheels and tires. So we did quite a bit. We were pretty busy. What's going on, Joey Brown? How's your foot? Is it getting any better? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Sorry to hear that. I lost my dad a couple years ago. I know what that feels like. I'm sorry. Nice. That's always nice. Yeah, that sucks, guys. That sucks. Loss sucks. It really does. Picked up this shiny beast the other day. No problem, brother. Tuli Tuli, are you still here? That eagle is different. What are you talking about? I don't know, man. That's pretty correct. Only difference is this one is a 42 graded, and this one's a 42 raw, and this one's toned, and this one's super shiny. I got this 21 here, right? This is a 21. don't know, man. That looks pretty the same. Yeah, I have a pinger. This is a 21. The eagle looks exactly the same. This is a walking Liberty $50. But I take all my medals to the coin shop. I have them all tested. No way. Here it comes. Thanks, buddy. What's going on, Passion for the Arts? No, dude, this is a 50-cent piece. And they didn't have eagles in 42. Tuli, you're still here. I wanted to show you something. Check it out. 1884. Hey, Nick. It's my first CC ever. What did that set me back? I spent less than $70 in this guy's room and I got this, an ounce of silver, and 2 silver dimes. This was one of the top prizes out of 52 prizes. No, the panel's not open. Yeah, it was a screaming deal. And I won quite a few things from him, so. What's going on, Bait the Hook? Appreciate you stopping by. Just ended your life? Oh, you're live. I'm like, what are you talking about? Just ended your live? How was it? $20.12. This is a nice coin. So West Point. I had a really nice proof eagle here. First year release. 86. Nah, man, you grab down. I just got this one in the mail today. Oh, the ones in that case? Like that? Yeah. I want to send that one in for grading, but I'm not sure. Do you still have them, Benny? Nice. Is my 21 a D? Is that what you're asking? Let's look. You know what? Let me get the microscope out. Shit. Let me cause an earthquake real quick. That was crappy. Sorry about that, you guys. Yeah, I'm looking right now. I'm sorry. That was crappy. Give me a second. I did not mean for that to happen. All right, now I'm grabbing the scope right now and we'll look. I thought he said it was an S. But I'm looking. Give me a second. I have a lot of glare, so. Yes, Bob is still thinking he's a badass. Till I put him in check. I can't tell. I know that D is more valuable, right, Julie? I don't know why I can't see it. I can't tell. But that's all right. It's still a nice coin. What's going on, Vegas? Yeah, what's going on, Vegas Stacker? You at work? I think I broke my tripod. I know, man. All right, man. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate you. Really do. Love the love. Love the thumbs up. Appreciate you, bro. I think that's the eagle you were looking for. Wipe my lens. Is that better? Sorry about that. Must have been when I had the earthquake. I got 926. You guys see my panda lately? It's more like just to show it to Nick. Yeah, I love the pandas. Pandas are sick. They're pretty cool. Yeah, dude, I can't wait. Tomorrow at 9 p.m. Pacific time. Yeah, not there for the Gibby, but I'll definitely pop over there. I'm pretty sure I've already liked and subscribed to you, bro. But yeah, if you guys aren't liked and subscribed to BTH, make sure you do that. Love me some pre 33 too. Pre 33 gold is pretty awesome. I like that one. It's an 1885. And I got this over on Whatnot. It was $62 spin. Well, three $21 spins. Yeah, nice eagle, right? Quarter ounce. I got this for two $10 spins and a $5 spin. And I picked envelope number 2. So $25 in this guy's room. And while I was waiting for him to pull the numbers, I won a peace dollar, a half ounce, 2 silver dimes. So well over that amount in silver. And this. $25. That was a good steal. So I got this. And this Ike in the same guy's room for $44. And this is an S, so it is silver. Not a bad deal. $44 for this and the Ike. I don't stack gold backs, but I just opened up some gold backs today that came from there. Quite a few dimes, some buffalo nickels, some V nickels, stuff like that. Oh, I buy and sell on Whatnot. I have a room, a channel over there. I sell on Whatnot. And people that come over from here and go over to Whatnot, things like that, they get taken care of pretty good. You sell on Whatnot too, Bait the Hook? I do silver and gold. BTH, do you run auctions or surprise sets? Or buy it nows? Or all of the above? Yeah, I don't stack gold backs. The gold backs that I have never purchased for. I don't purchase for stacking. They just happen to be wins. Most of what I have for gold backs have been all free, anyways. Well, thing about that, Vinny, is you can find anything you want on Whatnot for the most part, and BTH can tell you that same thing. Yeah, gold backs are pretty art. So this is what I take home, right? I take home a 1 gold back and a half Oklahoma Goldback, and I have Oklahoma Goldbacks or half ones already. Shit, they're up here somewhere. Nah, I can't find whatever. But I have Goldbacks already, but they're not for stacking. Like Cartier said, they're pretty artwork. Have you guys seen the half Oklahoma? It's a pretty cool looking Goldback. And this is a one Goldback, not the common half. So the artwork is different and it's pretty cool. It's part of the Alpha series. All you got to do is go on to the website and fill out a form, bro. Also, you should be subscribed to Defy the Grid. They give away Goldbacks every once in a while, too. But of course, in that room, I was chasing a 5-ounce bar and a 10-ounce bar and a kilo bar of silver. And I ended up getting some Goldbacks. I did get some silver, but not what I was looking for. But I do get some pretty decent pickups over there. Do you run games or auctions, Vinny? Or BTH? Nice. My name over there is TH Stacker. So, how long you been selling over on Whatnot? Almost at 1K? Well, tell you what, man. I've helped 3 channels get to 1K. So this is what we'll do. Okay? Monday night, I'm going live. Can you do a show Monday? How close are you to 1,000 sales, BTH? TH, like the humble stacker. TH Stacker. How many sales do you have, BTH? We'll get you there. I'll get you there. I'll get you there Monday night. I guarantee you I'll get you there Monday night. How many sales do you need? So Nick knows a channel that I helped get to 1,000 sales, and I'm going to help you get there too. You need 400. Okay, so at Tuli at 1,000 sales, you don't have to wait for the person to receive the items to get paid out. Until you get to 1,000 sales, you have to wait for the mail to get where it needs to go. You have to wait for them to receive it, and then you have to wait 4 hours after that in order for you to cash out. What's up, T.O.? That's what happens at 1,000 sales. But when you get to 1,000 sales after the show, you can create a label which starts the process for shipping, and you can get cashed out. And then you only have to wait a couple of days or next day, depending on how fast your or how good your relationship is. Yes. Trust me, I'm there. I know. You can look me up. I'm there. But I'm going to help you get there. So this is what I need you to do. Okay? Are you listening? I need you to do this exact same thing so I can help you. Okay? I need you to go into your Whatnot, create a show for Monday night around 10 o'clock. And all you're selling are stickers. Okay? So you're going to put 450 stickers up there, or however many you need on sales. Go like 10 past that. Okay? So if you need 389 sales, put in 400. Okay? And make it 400 stickers. Give me a thumbs up if you're following me. All right. Well, sleep is for other people. I'm talking to BTH. Is BTH still in the house? I was asking you if you were following along with me on this whole. My shipping is an average of 3 days. Yeah, I know. I'm I'm a solo dude. But here, do you want to get there? Okay, so put in like for 10. Yeah, so look at my sales though. I could tell you what I've made so far, and you'd be surprised. Okay, so put in for like 10 more than you need to get to 1,000. Okay, you're just selling stickers, and you're gonna do the shipping pickup. Okay, pickup only. What that's going to do is when you do that on the shipping and do pickup only, whoever buys the stickers, they're going to get a code in an email, and they send you that code. Okay? When you get that code, you can cash out on all those. But what you need to do is you have to wait until the next day. Now, Whatnot runs on East Coast time. So at 9 o'clock my time, it's already the next day. Okay? So you have to wait till the next day at 12 o'clock. and that ticker will tick, and then you'll have over 1,000 sales. Then what you do is you go in and you take those codes and you put them in under that person's name, and it's going to say that they received their stickers. Okay, and then you get cashed out for those. Okay, now the sale price for the stickers, in order for this to work, the sale price for the stickers is $1. Okay, and you're doing a 60% discount. So it's only costing the person that's buying the sticker 40 cents. Okay, now you're not doing this for money. We're doing this to get you to 1,000 sales. Now, the way I'm going to sponsor you, okay, is I'm going to put up an ounce of silver to whoever buys the most stickers during the stream. Okay? Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to put up an ounce of silver for when that actually happens. Okay? Now, when you're on your stream and you're talking to people while they're buying stickers, you're telling them this, that I'm sponsoring it, or I'm giving up an ounce of silver to help you get there, to whoever buys the most stickers. And then at the end of it all, I'm giving up another ounce of silver in a giveaway just as a celebration for it happening. And I don't put up normal rounds, I put up something special. So well, we're going to help Bake get to 1,000 sales. And that's going to happen Monday night if you can set up a show. Or at least close to it. We'll get there. Monday is Columbus Day. Oh, we'll get them there. I already told you we will. I'll get you there, babe. I got other channels here. I'll get you there. Just have faith in the host, man. Trust the host. Have faith in the process, man. I got you. Check this out. I just got this today, actually. Paul Revere. I didn't even think about it. That's got a big old ship on the back, don't it, Cartier? But Bait the Hook, we'll get you there. I'm going to be running a show on Monday. Oh, I'm sure there was. Still a nice token. Nice. Awesome, Passion. So were you following along when I was talking about what needs to happen? Okay, cool. So the shipping is the biggest thing that you need to do. Okay, because it makes it so you don't have to create packages and they don't have to pay for shipping. Okay, because they're picking it up in person. All right, so make sure the shipping has got to be pickup only before you set up the show. You've got to set up the show that way or they're paying shipping. And then you've got to create packages. And then you've got to put something in the packages to sell or to send. And that defeats the whole purpose of what we're trying to do. This is a virtual sale. I'm taking care of it by the silver that I'm giving away for you. Okay. Nick actually won the last one when I helped somebody else get into a channel. Nick actually won the silver that I gave away, one of the ounces. And it was a sealed Theodore Roosevelt 1 ounce round. It was sick. He sent me pictures of it. Okay. So Nick can tell you that I've helped people do it and I've given away the silver and I make it happen. So I can help you get there. You just got to stream at the same times I do so I can send people your way to get it done. And I'll get you there and it'll happen faster than you think. You know, if we do it in one night, if we can do it in one night, that'll be 10 times faster for you. Right? So if we can do it in one night, if somebody buys a massive amount of stickers from you, I have a 2 ounce round I'll throw up from Australia. Yeah, but somebody's got to buy a massive amount of stickers. I'm talking like 200 stick. I mean, it's got to get close to the price of what it's worth. If somebody buys that many stickers, yes, I will do that. Because that's going to do it in one night. Yeah, I don't have any of my own chips. I gave them away. So I got to get some chips too. I feel you on that. And some new stickers. Hi, Cindy. How are you? Hey, Passion, you might not be interested. It's okay. It's not a big deal. I was just trying to help. Wasn't trying to step on anybody's toes. Yeah, it's got 3 animals on it too. It's got the panda. I think it's got the kangaroo on it. I forget what the third one is. I think it's a bird. I'm doing good. Thanks for asking. Just thought I'd pop on, hang with my peeps for a little while. My daughter's in the bedroom watching some YouTube, so, you know, hop on, see how everybody's doing. Nick, yes. And I gave it to Skylar, who hasn't opened it yet. But I did open it. Um, Now, those are coins for Sky. Thanks, Vinny. I appreciate you. Thanks, brother. Okay. So yeah, I told her there was coins in it. She just hasn't had a chance to dig into it yet. She's probably gonna do it tomorrow. When I get home from picking them up on Saturday nights or Friday nights, it's normally pretty late. So we normally just kind of veg and chill for the night, and then we kind of do stuff the next day. So she's just chillaxing right now. But I appreciate it, and know she does too. So do keep that in mind. Thank you. Yeah, Passion. My email is on my channel site. If you're interested, just email me or PM me. Don't PM me any information on whatnot though, because they're pretty weird about stuff. So, but I'll promote your channel and I'll help you get there if you guys are interested. Just email me. My email here is thehumblestacker7@gmail.com. And then we can text back and forth, which makes it a whole lot faster. But the biggest thing, Passion, is making sure the shipping is set up to pick up only. Because you don't want to be sending out a whole bunch of packages. That defeats the whole purpose of what we're trying to do. We want to get you to 1,000 sales for as cheap as possible for the person buying them. And 60% discount means it's a 40 cent cost to the person buying the stickers, and after fees you get 6 cents. So you're not doing this for the dollars. We're doing this for the sales to get you to 1,000 sales. Yeah, I was thinking about it. I was thinking about it. I gotta get I gotta get new shit. I gotta get new swag. I gotta get better stuff. I also want to set up a desk in an area that's not where it is right now. I understand. I know that you're not there to sell stuff. I know you're a co-host and you're there to help. But one of the most important things about this whole process is making sure the shipping is set up for pickup only. Dollar stickers, 60% discount. Those three things have to be set up that way, and you got to set it up. You got to set up the shipping before you set up the show. Can't do it in the middle of it. So you got to set up the shipping before the show, pickup only, and it has to be that way. Turn everything else off if you can, and pickup only. And you got to make sure that they message you the code or message him the code. Yeah, I need to get something. But when I do, I need to figure out a different space. So I'm going to have to figure out a whole bunch of stuff. Like I have a space that I can use that's off to the side. Well, if you think about it, they only have to send one code, Julie. They only have to send one code because it's all going to the same person at that point. So if they buy 40 stickers, okay, they only have to send one code to bait the hook. And then when he sends the one code, it'll cash out all 40 stickers because he can give them all 40 at the same time. What's up, nobody? No, just if you buy multiples, they'll get codes, right? But they only have to send one. And then BTH can cash out the whole thing under the one code. I had somebody buy 200 something stickers one time, and they only sent me one code. And it was what it was. Okay, no problem. Just trying to help. I mean, you can do it another tight too. Just gotta let me know. I can still. Hey, Raspberry, how are you? Okay, so you should have. There should be like on the chair. There's knobs, right, or levers, right, to like lift it up and down, and to there should be something else to where you should be able to recline back and forth, especially if it had it before. Just woke up. Well, thank you for popping on. So Skylar knows that she's got a present coming from across the pond, but she doesn't know what it is. And she is going to be so excited. Raspberry, thank you. Then you hit the up and down and it stopped reclining. Hey, see if the lever moves left or right, like slides instead of just up and down like a switch. See if it slides up and back and forth. All right, Passion. See you later. Okay, well there is some. Okay, so I will tell you right now that there is a lever or a switch, and it's doing something that you're not realizing it's doing. Like you move something, or something happened when you made that change, right? Whether that knob twists, sometimes they twist, sometimes they go up and down, sometimes they go even in and out. But something is different from how you had it set before. Because if it had a recline set, like, and you could recline it, and then all of a sudden you hit one thing and then it goes up and down, there's got to be something that happened. And it could be on the opposite side too. Like, is there more than one lever or switch, bro? You know what, Raspberry? I got home from work and I got my kid and I got Skylar because Madison is going dress shopping tomorrow because she's going to prom. But uh, I didn't even look it up, but I'll send it to you. I'll send you the link. Actually, you know what, Cartier, are you in this? Are you? You're there still? No, don't break out a saw. Cartier, can you send a link to Raspberry for the World Coin Red Book? Not the U.S. coin one, but the World Coin one. Yes, there is, and the one we're looking for is the World's Coin one. One lever and a screw thing. So it's got to be this. It's either the screw thing or the lever, right? So when you go to it at the top of the page, um, okay, Raspberry, I'll get it to you after the stream. If you go to a website, you can always click the top right button, like where there's like three dots, and hit share, and it'll create a link. You can either copy that link and then you just come into chat, hold it down on the chat streamline, and then paste the link. But it's all right, Raspberry. I'll get it for you. But I got some copper today. I got like 5 ounces of copper came from whatnot. So my tube of copper is full, and I'm working on another one now. Oh, I'm sure somebody did. It's all right. I'll get you. I'll get you a link. OBS has a lot to teach me for doing this show. I have no idea when it's my turn to host. I can help you, bro. Let's see here. One question. What's a prospector coin? Oh, here, I'll show you. Actually, I have one. This is a prospector. And prospectors are Ingleharts. But it's not a coin, it's a round. Coins have a dollar amount, and rounds do not. And this is an older one. I don't know. This would be considered a vintage one, but this is just one of my pocket pieces. I carry two pieces with me, around me all the time. The prospector, separate the person that the company that bought the silver, it came from them. But yeah, this is an Englehart, and this is a prospector. So, like I was saying, the difference between the two when it comes to round or coin is, for instance, we'll just use this kookaburra right here that Curtis gave to my daughter. This is 1 ounce of silver, right? But it's got a dollar amount on it. So when it says $1 or £1 or whatever the case might be, that makes it a coin. Right, so even though you collect this for the gold value, right, it's still a $5 coin. So if somebody was crazy enough, they could literally take this into a store and spend it as $5. I'm sure you can find the directions online, man. Just type in the chair and type in user manual. I'm sure you'll figure it out. Are they gold raspberry? I don't have any gold bullion, for instance, like just regular old rounds. All of my stuff has a numismatic or has a dollar amount on it, so they're all coins, but they're all collected for their bullion value. Because at the end of the day, slab or not, they don't buy the slab; they buy the coin or the bullion or whatever you want to, or whatever you're selling. So here we have normal 50-pound pieces circulated with pics on, but you can buy silver ones with certificates. So, yes, if you buy the silver ones, which is kind of crazy that they have it split up like that, but if you buy the silver ones, then you're buying the numismatic value of the coin, right? Because it's a coin at that point. It's not a round. Like this is a round. Right, so just a Christmas round. But then you got this one here. What do you mean, which do I like best? Do I like coins or rounds better? Is that what you're asking? Coins normally cost more because there's normally a premium that comes with them because there's a numismatic value that come with them as well. That being said, um, if I can get them for the same price I can get a round, I'll buy them all day long with the face value. But at the end of the day, you refuse to buy Charles. At the end of the day, Raspberry, it's just an ounce of silver. Doesn't matter who. It doesn't matter who the mint is, who made it, if it's a Philharmonic. Actually, I just got her in touch with Stacking with Craven, honestly, and Sandy Millington's because she's over in the UK. Raspberry's new to stacking, Thule, like really new. But she comes from the prospector side of things, so she's a crossover, which I think is totally dope. I've gotten a handful of prospectors to start stacking, and I think that's totally sick. You just refuse to buy Charles, huh? I have a, trying to find it. Trying to find my D-Day coin. I don't see it anywhere. It's gonna be around here somewhere. It's probably over in my safe, but my D-Day coin has, or yeah, Omaha has Charles on it, but it's a nice coin or round. I think it's no, it's got Charles on it. It's a coin. Yeah, there's a lot of stocking channels out there, Raspberry, that can give you advice and teach you stuff. Um, I watch a show called Stacker's Corner. Cartier Silver. I don't know. He's got a thing against Charles. He liked the Queen. But I watch a channel called Stacker's Corner. It's got two main guys in it. One of them is called Silver and Gold Stack Attack, and one of them is called My Silver Journey. And Thule actually is a co-host with a show with My Silver Journey. Have you received it yet, Raspberry? Do you have it? Yeah, Thule. Raspberry has already put together a stacking plan. She's already got a goal and a plan. So I think that's totally stoked because a lot of stackers start off just buying instead of dollar cost averaging and doing what they need to do. So yeah, she's pretty far ahead of the game. I'm pretty proud of her. She got her first ounce already. It hasn't received it yet, but what I did was I told her to sub to Stacking with Craven and Sandy Millington because they're over in the UK. And come to find out, I guess Stacking with Craven is pretty local to Raspberry. So he sent her in the right direction to get her on her first ounce. You're welcome. That's awesome, bro. That's awesome. She's gonna get some stuff added to her package for me too. I already got another one getting ready to go for her. So she's gonna get something a little extra too. Raspberry, you're welcome. Yeah, Cartier already sent you a $50 of silver. He sent you a Benji, if I'm not mistaken, right, Cartier? What's going on, Curtis? Oh, I got you. Yep, he sent you a Benji, which is super cool. I got a Benji around here somewhere. I just don't know where it is. Only got Walkers on my table right now, and that 50% or that 90% Kennedy, that proof. This one. Oh, I'm sure you do, Raspberry. He's the king. But I'm super excited. I can't wait for you to get it because I know you're gonna do a live about it. So I'm totally stoked for you. I'm excited. I can't wait. Well, Charles has got problems, right? It's just a matter of time. It's always a matter of time. The Queen held on for a long time, though. She held on for a long time. It is what it is. No, he's got health problems already. He probably had health problems before he even took the crown. So hopefully he lasts a while, but you never know. You never wish death upon anybody, right? So like hopefully things work out for a while, and he's the king. Messages from a UK shipping company. What's going on, Marsh? We're just chilling. We're talking about the king and coins and all kinds of stuff. Mo Silver, I didn't skip you. I didn't even see you, bro. I would never skip you. What's going on? Trust me, nobody would intentionally skip you, Mo. You could, Raspberry, and it would only be worth $1 though. But I don't know who in their right mind would. But if uh, if I died tomorrow and somebody didn't know anything about coins and they saw $1 face value on all these, they could go and cash them in for $1 or spend them at the dollar store for $1. Dude, homemade burgers are the shit. Yes, Raspberry rocks, doesn't she? She is great. She I was talking about getting a 6-inch gold pen for Skylar because her hand cramps, and so she had one made, and it's pretty in colors and it'll work perfect for her. And she sent it for Skylar's birthday on the 31st. Raspberry is awesome. And I had to say that quiet enough so my daughter can't hear me through the wall because my voice carries. You got everything going to your sister when you shit the bed. She will distribute as needed. See, that's the thing is I have. Oh, I'm sure it'll be fine. No, she was talking about wanting to do it tomorrow. So it hasn't been done yet, but we will do it live when we do it. I'm just not quite sure if she wants to do it when tomorrow. If she wants to go in the morning and get her stuff, because we got to go get her some leggings and some other stuff, or if she wants to do it later after ATC. But you guys keep in mind, we got the first episode of the Metal Mob tomorrow at 9 p.m. Pacific time. Oh, that's awesome. Thank you, Raspberry. But she was talking about doing it tomorrow. Well, thank you. So 9 p.m. Pacific time, 12 a.m. Eastern. It's a late night show. It's going to be me, Cartier Silver, and Liberty Bleeds Silver. I'm sure you've seen some of Liberty Bleeds shorts. If you haven't, you got to look at them. They're pretty cool. I think he was talking about going to Sundays for the stage dive instead of doing it on Saturday mornings. He's going to go to Sunday mornings. No, that's what time it's going to be on tomorrow, brother. It'll be on at 9 p.m. Pacific time or 12 a.m. Eastern time. But if it's 1:30 there now, then that means it is 10:30 here. Yeah. Oh, it's all good, bro. Littlefoot's awesome. I wish you could have joined too, but sometimes it's just not in the cards for certain things. And I would love for Littlefoot to be there because Littlefoot is a boss. He is a boss. Yes, I'm on the West Coast. I live in Seattle. Well, close to it, anyways. About 40 minutes out. All right, Raspberry, I got to ask you. I got to ask you, Raspberry, do you put cream in your tea? Okay, I was just curious. Yeah, no. No, you don't put cream in your tea? So cream tea isn't cream in the tea? I'm talking about making a cup of tea and then adding a spot of cream. Actually, a lot of Europeans do. I was just curious. All right, Cheddars. Later, bro. Okay, but you do put milk in your tea. Okay, I'm sorry. Cream, milk. So you put semi-skimmed milk in your tea. Just a dash. You're not the queen. That's funny. Oh, I'm sure it does, bro. I'm sure it does. I had to cut my caffeine back after having my AFib situation. I had to make sure I cut that back. But you do put some milk in your tea. That's interesting. I like the smell of coffee being roasted. So like I'm in a big coffee area, right? And Seattle's big on their coffee. So there's a lot of roasters around everywhere. And so when the wind wafts the right way, you can smell coffee being roasted. And I think that's awesome. Do you use bags or do you have a steeper raspberry? You use an electric kettle? So you don't, your tea, when you buy it, is it loose or does it come in a, is it loose when you put it in your electric kettle? Tell a good story and you will listen. I don't know. What kind of good story you want to hear about? Let's see here. So when I was growing up, my dad, oh, Tilly's tea bags, gotcha. So when I was growing up, my dad owned a tow truck company called Yano's Towing. Okay, and Yano's was in LA, and so he would always come by and pick me up about 10 o'clock. My mom would have a packed lunch for me, and we would go out, and I would go out on my dad's runs on his tow trucks with him, right? So we would always stop by and pick up because he had a flatbed. So he was cars that could not go up, cars that could not go up on a wrecker. They couldn't be lifted up the same way. They had to go up on a flatbed, right? Porsches, Ferraris, things like that. So we go on our first call, and it's this guy's Ferrari that's broken down, right? So my dad gets out, walks up to him, and my dad is a big dude. He's like really tall, right? So my dad's a big dude, 6'2", right? And I'm like to his knee, if that, right? Maybe a little bigger. And so he's a giant to me. And this guy that he walks up to is like a foot and a half taller than him, or like a foot taller than him. It was amazing. how much bigger he was. It was this really big, tall black guy. Okay, and he played for the Los Angeles Lakers, and his name is Wilt Chamberlain. So my dad knows this guy because every time his car breaks down, my dad is the guy he calls to come and tow his shit. So my dad pulls up in his flatbed and he hops out, walks up, shakes Wilt Chamberlain's hand, has a small embrace with him, shoots the shit with him for a minute, gets underneath his car, starts hooking it up, and then puts some tension on it, right? Gets the flatbed exactly where it needs to be so it starts pulling the car up. And he walks over to me and he says, "Hey, push this lever up, push this lever down." I literally controlled the controls to pull Wilt Chamberlain's Ferrari onto my dad's flatbed. I thought that was pretty cool. Dad walks up, shakes hands with Wilt Chamberlain, cool little thing, and then next thing you know, I don't remember. I don't think my dad ever told me. I don't know what was wrong with it. But my dad met quite a few people as a tow truck driver. He knew Alan Alda, actually, Pierce from MASH 4077. Could have ran out of gas, who knows? But you'd think my dad would have brought him fuel at that point, but who knows? Whatever it was made it so he couldn't start it, so he called my dad. My dad shows up, hauls it up on the flatbed, or has me haul it up on the flatbed. Totally cool. Favorite candy bar back then was a whatchamacallit. My dad was always set with getting me a Dr. Pepper and a whatchamacallit. Anytime the food truck would come, that's what I would get. Every time. My dad was awesome. He was my baseball coach. He was my mentor. He was my best friend. Just an all around great guy. And I take the best of everything that he did with me and try to make it better. And just try to strengthen myself as a parent. I do model a lot the way I do things, the same way my dad does or did. Cowtails aren't bad. Oh, Dr. Pepper was the shit when I was growing up. Definitely. Was never a Mr. Pibb fan, but Dr. Pepper and RC Cola. I don't know why RC Cola, but RC Cola, man. Dr. Pepper and RC Cola. That was the jam. That was the jam. Yes, there is a candy called a whatchamacallit. Yes, they do. I can walk into a store right now and buy one. Moon pie. So never really big on marshmallow treats. So like even like s'mores, right? I'll do a s'more, but like for marshmallows, I have to make my marshmallows a certain way. They've got a slow roast till they're golden on the outside, nice golden brown. They're not burnt, and they're so gooey on the inside that when you put them in between the graham and the chocolate, that the marshmallow comes out and melts the chocolate. It's got to leave the crust, but it has this nice hard marshmallowy crust to it. And dude, I am a king at roasted marshmallows. Problem with people who roast marshmallows is they do them too fast. But I've never been a big moon pie fan. See, there's a difference between roasted and burnt. When I was a kid, I used to burn them, skin it, eat the skin, and then burn it again, skin it, eat the skin. That was the process. But um, I've learned. What's up, Anderson? I've learned how I like marshmallows, and when I do eat them, roasted is good, burnt, not my flavor anymore. That's right. See, Anderson knows what I'm talking about. Yes, a slow roast, and like Manderson said, it's got to be over coals because flame does get too close to it and it will actually burn it. So yes, over coals, hot coals, but I put my marshmallow up at an angle pretty high. I don't really get close to it, so it is a slow. Like it'll take me two or three marshmallows of other people roasting their marshmallows before mine's done. I mean, it's almost falling off the stick and sliding down the stick because it's so gooey on the inside. Hey, everybody's got their flavor, man. Everybody's got their flavor. Some people like burnt marshmallows, some people don't. When I was a kid, it was all about it. But as I grew up, I can appreciate the roasted a whole lot better. And plus, it takes time to do it. And as a kid, you don't want to take that time. You just want to roast a thing and eat it. You know, as an adult, you appreciate it more for what it is, a shit ton of sugar, and you don't want to ingest 20 s'mores in one sitting. You want to do one or two because they're really rich. Nah, see, that's the thing. They don't have to be catch fire. It's got to be an American thing, and that's all right. That's all right. Down with burnt marshmallows. Like I said, people have their own flavors, but I roast mine really slow, and like I said, it is getting ready to break through off the stick because it's so heavy and gooey with just gooey marshmallowy goodness in there. Yeah. Well, the stick, I mean, I guess you're getting your fiber, right? Yes. Yes, it's a graham cracker. So a s'more is a graham cracker sandwich. It's a graham cracker, then a layer of chocolate, normally Hershey's, okay? But you can do multiple things. You can do a Reese's peanut butter cup, which adds quite a bit of different flavor to it too, especially if it's done right with the marshmallow. Then you put the marshmallow on and you put another layer of graham and you squeeze them together as a sandwich. A graham cracker, let me think. I'm trying to think of a cookie that I know that you eat. Oh, and Marsh. Oh, it's fire. And you're talking to a fat guy that smokes. So it's fire. And I'm really not that fat anymore. I have a fat kid mentality, but I've lost quite a bit of weight recently. But it is super good, man. It is fucking fire. Now I can tell you that if you go and you get a chocolate covered graham cookie, you know, like hey, you can get a Keebler striped. That would work too. The problem with the Keebler striped is you've got the hole in the center, and that makes it so when you bite down, it melts through and pushes through. Digestive biscuits is what they make s'mores here with, apparently. Digestive biscuits. Well, that doesn't sound too appealing now, does it? I like the sound of graham cracker a whole lot better. I don't know about chat, but graham cracker does sound way more appealing. Well, I'll tell you what, Raspberry, get you into a state fair. Who, buddy? Get you into a state fair, and I could change your life. Raspberry, do you like strawberries? Yeah. Yeah. Yes. Yeah, we would definitely change your life. Okay, do you like vanilla ice cream? Okay, so, all right, so imagine, do you have waffles over there? Or pancakes? Okay, all right, so imagine taking, it's not the exact same, but just for an idea for you to understand. Taking a deep fryer and getting a bunch of oil nice and hot, right? And then taking that waffle batter and pouring it into the hot oil and swirling it around in a circle, right? And letting it fry as you're doing it. So it's creating a line in a circle over and over and over again. You call that a funnel cake, okay? So then you use that funnel cake and you put that as the base in a bowl. And then you put ice cream and strawberries on the top of it, okay? And then you put strawberry syrup over the top of that. And you serve it with a spoon. You've never had a strawberry funnel cake in a fair, Tuli Tuli? Oh my God. I know it is, bro. I know it is. But listen, we're talking about it. We're talking about food, and I'm a fat guy. I feel you. I feel you. I'm telling you, fair food will change your life. And a slow cooked brisket sandwich that you can find at a fair. I mean, there's all kinds of stuff you can find at a fair that will just blow your mind. It really will. And that's just the food. Let alone talking to some of the vendors and checking out some of the stuff that people are selling or they're showing. Oh man, fairs are where it's at. They probably are. They're just done in a different fashion, a much different fashion, because elephant ears are dough, though. They're like doughy, where funnel cake becomes a funnel cake, but I think it's got more of the consistency of the waffle. You mean like using a biscuit and then putting strawberries and ice cream on top of that, Mo? Because I've done that before too. Oh, raspberry. I'm telling you, a fair could change your life. They actually have made TV shows about fair foods. You could probably YouTube. There's actually a guy that would go around from fair to fair and try the foods. Well, up here they do cinnamon and sugar, not powdered sugar, Cartier. The fairs around here. So they do powdered sugar for the elephant ears, or cinnamon and sugar. And in a fair, everything, a lot of everything is pretty much deep fried. That's funny. Broke Stacker, what's up? Broke Stacker's in the house. I like watching competition eaters like on YouTube, like go in and oh, this challenge has never been beat. Those guys that go in and do that. I like watching that. But the so let me tell you the uh, one gimmick video or one gimmick show that was horrible that I never liked watching because it was the same bullshit every time was Man vs. Food. Okay, let me tell you something. The guy could eat 4 pounds worth of food. He could do it. Beard Meat's food is awesome. The guy could eat 4 pounds of food, and I get that. But every one of his challenges was 4 pounds of food. It's not a challenge if you're constantly meeting your bar. I don't get it. Yeah, Food Network will blow your mind. You have to watch Beard Meets Food. You do because his beard is epic, and he's funny too. He is funny, and he'll surprise you. All these guys will surprise you, just their size. But keep in mind, bigger dudes can't eat as much as smaller guys because of their fat belt. The fat belt makes it so their stomach can't expand the way that it should. Yeah, the man versus food guy. That's what I'm talking about. He can eat 4 pounds of food, but he constantly eats 4 pounds of food. It's not a challenge if you're eating the same thing, just the same amount, just in different versions. It depends on who's doing it, really, because um, they're eating food, and the amount of food is what blows your mind. The amount of food that they can eat professionally. Oh, I could. There's some diners around here I can get you that you would actually experience the diner experience. I can eat a lot too, bro. I can put it down. I can put it down pretty good. There's a kid named Jason that I watch. I forget his last name, but he eats a lot and he runs around with the same group of people and they can all put it down. Like if I saw them walk into a place that was all you can eat, I would shit myself. If I was working at a place and they walked in the door, yeah, dude, it would be over. There's some places around here that actually have burger challenges and things like that. So I've talked to a buddy and I was like, dude, I could do that. And he's like, really? And I'm like, yeah. And he goes, let's give it a shot. Let's go. I could do something like that. I'm pretty confident. And if I strike out, I strike out. But I want to give it a college try. That's for sure. 2 Little Caesars pizzas, huh? That's not bad, bro. That's not bad at all. So me and my buddy Tanner walked into this place. It was called the Buzz Inn. They served a 22-ounce porterhouse, mashed potato, salad, and some veggies for $27. We walked in, ate that one, and then ordered another and ate that one. So two 22-ounce porterhouses down, 2 baked potatoes with the fixins, 2 salads, 2 veggies. I can put it down too. Got you a chocolate bar for breakfast. That's how you do it, Raspberry. Breakfast to champions right there. Tuli, have a good night. Thanks for hanging out. I appreciate you. But yeah, Brooke, I can put it down too. I mean, I feel you on that. And the way I do my pizza is I do 2 slices at the same time in most cases, and they're folded onto each other, and I eat them like a sandwich. That's how I prefer to eat my pizza. And honestly, if I'm looking to put down a lot of pizza, I'll eat it hot. If I'm looking to enjoy my pizza, I will eat it cold. I prefer cold pizza, and I love cold spaghetti. Call me crazy, that's fine, but I love cold spaghetti. Yeah, I feel you, man. I feel you because you gotta keep that you gotta keep your energy up, especially if you do put it in. I feel you there 100%. Yes, cold spaghetti. Yeah, prefer my pizza cold, prefer my spaghetti cold. Remember John Candy eating that 96 ouncer? Yes, and then he had to put down the fat because it wasn't all gone yet. Yep, I remember. No, so raspberry, um, when you put your pasta away, it goes rancid if you put it in the fridge while it's still warm. So you have to wait for it to get completely cold, anyways, right? So what I do before it gets to that point is I mix the noodles and the sauce together in the bowl before I put it in the fridge. Chili cheese fries are good, bro. Are good. There's a place down the road. It's called Memos. They're open 24 hours. They're a Mexican restaurant, and they do a carne asada fry, which is fucking off the chain. It's $22, but you get the. It's like packed tall, and it's the big huge white, the big huge white styrofoam lined with their papers and all that other stuff to make sure you're not eating off the styrofoam. But yeah, man, it is packed full. It is carne asada fries, cheese fries, carne asada with the carne asada sauce. They have like a cheese sauce they pour over the top with cheese on it. Yeah, dude, it is bomb. It is bomb. But you're talking to an eater. You're talking to somebody who loves food. Chili cheese fries with ribeye steak. That does sound good. Ribeye is my favorite cut, and it's because it's got an extreme amount of marbling. So it's really hard to fuck up a ribeye. Once you render the fat, that fat just soaks into the meat and it makes it one of the most tender pieces of meat you've ever eaten when it's done right. I love me a ribeye. Yep, I prefer bone in too. I was just gonna ask. Yeah, yeah, my brother he could put it down too. I didn't eat like I guess I did. I did eat like that when I was growing up. Whenever somebody couldn't finish their plate, my mom always put it in front of me. So yeah, but do keep in mind, I was chopping wood at 7. I was raising a hog at 9, collecting eggs, milking the goats, doing all the farm life at 9 till I was 15, raising a hog during the summertime and spring and summer to earn school clothes money for my next year. So I was constantly working. There was chores that got done before homework got done. That's the kind of life I grew up in because there was a lot of chores. I got my first axe when I turned 7. I got the matching boots when I turned for Christmas that next year. So the boots made it so I didn't chop my foot off, but I got my first axe when I was 7. I lived in the country. We had goats, chickens, pigs, and horses. A big ribeye can last me 20 minutes, bro. And then I'll probably be asking you if you want yours. I'm just kidding about asking you if you want yours, but yeah, 20 minutes. 20 minutes or so. I mean, I slow down and I can enjoy my meal too. You make it last about 22 minutes, depending on the size of it. But honestly, um, meat's best cooked after 10, or best eaten after 10 minutes worth of resting after cooked. But then you have a short window before it gets cold. And I'll still eat cold steak, but it's better when it's hot. I get it, man. I get it. Tell you what, I'll eat the big meal for both of us. You can let your ribeye last 2 days, and I'm cool with that, brother. I am plenty fine with that. I will eat two ribeye. We sit and chat and bullshit and have a beer. Yeah, see, that's what I'm talking about. Put it down. I can do pretty good. Broke might actually give me a run for my money from what it sounds like, eating two pizzas and shit. Nice. Nice. So I remember when Whoppers were 99 cents at Burger King. And I grew up in Oregon where there's no sales tax. So when you pulled into Burger King and you said, I want 20 Whoppers, and you gave the lady $20, she gave you back 80 cents. So yeah, man, I remember the times, but the hamburgers really aren't that big, but putting down 50 of them is quite a bit. Oh, that sucks, bro. That does suck, bro. Dude, I remember when $20 worth of Taco Bell, you couldn't eat $20 worth of food. I remember when you got that much food at Taco Bell. The tacos were only 39 cents a piece. The burritos were a buck 10 for a 5 layer big beef burrito, supreme. I remember when Taco Bell had taco salads. Taco Bell used to have a taco salad, and you'd get sour cream and salsa, and that's what I would use as my dressing. I hate putting ranch on a taco salad. So sour cream and salsa, and you use that to make your dressing, man. That is deep. That was the fucking bomb. Yeah, the taco salads were bomb, dude. The taco salads were bomb. And the shell made the taco salads what they were. That deep fried shell, oh my god. Yeah, bro, that's rough. That's rough. I'm sorry to I'm sorry to hear that. But hey, you guys, we're about 2 hours and 20 minutes in. Getting kind of late. I'm gonna have to hit it. I got Skylar here. She wants to be up early, so we got some stuff we got to do tomorrow. Yeah, dude, that sucks, bro. You guys, tomorrow night at 9 o'clock. Tomorrow night at 9 o'clock. The first episode of the Metal Mob. Me, Cartier, and Liberty Bleeds. I won't be on before then, so I feel you, bro. I've lost a lot of weight, but mine's all fat. It sucks losing muscle because muscle weighs more than fat. Well, anybody, if you can make it, that would be awesome. Yes, but 8 p.m. your time is 6 p.m. my time, if I'm not mistaken. What time is it right now, Brooke? It's midnight your time right now? Okay, well, it's only, so it must be 12:18 your time, right? Because it's 11:18 here. So that means 7 o'clock tomorrow is your go for me. Yeah, at least just stop by if you can. But I'll be at your go tomorrow, Brooke. I already planned on it. 8 p.m. Mountain Time. Yeah, which is 7 p.m. Pacific Time for me. So I will be there. But yeah, if you guys can come by, drop a like, come by, hang out, say some stuff, chat with us. The more the merrier. Share it with your friends. Like, we want this thing to be a success. And with me, Cartier, and Liberty Bleeds, I'm pretty sure we can do that. So yeah, come on by. I will see you tomorrow, Broke. But I'm gonna hit it, you guys. I'm tired. I had put in a long day. I will I will see you all tomorrow. Don, I will talk to you sooner than that. So I will see you guys later. Peace.